Okay, apologies. The numbers on this may not be the same as the numbers you see, but just follow the same principles and we'll be able to work this out. Height of a cone with a base of radius 5 and a volume of 40. Now, if you look over the sheet, you'll see that the volume of a cone has this formula. It's a third of pi r squared times the height, because like any pyramid, and a cone is a type of pyramid, it's the base area times the height, like a prism, but then multiplied by a third. So now we need to plug in the values we know. We know the volume is 40, that goes on this side. Third and pi stay the same. We know the radius of 5, so it's going to be times 5 squared as the height. So third times pi times 5 squared, the radius times the height, will give us this 40. Now, if you work out what a third times pi times 5 squared is, you get this. So third times pi squared is 27.1799. It's 26.18, it's very close. So 26.18 times h equals 40. Therefore h is just 40 divided by 26.18. We get 1.53. I hope that makes sense. The volume is a third pi r squared h. Plug in the values you know, so a third times pi times 5 squared times mystery h equals 40, and then rearrange to work out what h is. So the second question, the total volume of the toy, so it's equal to the cylinder volume, let's split this up again, plus the cone volume. The volume of the cone is a third pi r squared h again, just like the last question, and the volume of the cylinder is pi r squared times h, different r and different h. Well, same r but different h. A third here, pi. The radius of this cone is 4, and the height is 3. So that gives us a third times pi times 16 times 3 is 48. A third of 48 is 16, so this is 16 pi. For this one, pi r squared h, so we've got pi times r squared, which is 4 again, times the height, which is 12. So we get 12 times 16, which is 192 pi. And then just add these together. 16 plus 9 pi is 208 pi. And 208 pi, we need to get to 500 VPs. 653.45. Right. Total surface area. Slightly more tricky. The curved surface area of a cone is pi RL. And the curved surface area of a cylinder is pi d times the height. And then the base is just a circle, so pi r squared. I hope that makes sense. We've got the surface area of the cone, which is given by the formula on the previous page, pi RL. Surface area of a cylinder, which is the curved surface area, which is the circumference times the length, so pi d times the height. And then you've also got the surface at the bottom, which is pi r squared. So pi RL. Now this is the tricky bit. Pi times the radius, which is 4, same as here. Now L is the slant length. How long is this line? Well, you know that this length is 3, and the radius is 4. So we've got a right angle here. The length of the height, that's from the middle of the cone, sorry, the middle of the base here to the top is 3. It's the height of the cone. The radius, the distance from the middle of the cone to the bottom is 4. So we've got a right angle, 3, 4. What's this L length? Well, it's the square root of 3 squared plus 4 squared, which is 5. So pi times 4 times 5. Move this up a little bit. So 4 times 5 is obviously 20, so that's 20 pi. That's the surface area of the cone. For the cylinder, if I try and bring it back, that's going to be pi times d times h. If the radius is 4, then the diameter is 8, so it's going to be pi times 8 times the height, which is 12. Can you see that there? Whatever the height is. So 8 times 12 is 96, that's 96 pi. Plus the base, the radius is 4, so pi r squared is going to be 5 times 4 squared, which is 16 pi. So 20 pi, 19 pi, 96 pi, and 16 pi. If we add those all together, we get 132 pi.